Hello there, welcome to Agnya 8, and here we are tuning into the energies for divine masculine in a very strong soul-based connection, a twin flame, soulmate, or howsoever you want to label it. So I've already done the divine feminine, and if you've not watched that, you can watch that reading. It's already uploaded. And in the I think there I had to do some changes while I had planned it to do in a way, but here we will exactly do the replica of what we did for divine feminine reading, so that we can draw the messages in the same pattern until and unless I'm guided in between, like I was in while I'm kind of amidst the meeting, amidst the reading. What's wrong? What am I saying? All right, so let's begin. So first and foremost, we will these are the readings wherein we will check what is coming forth for divine masculine as far as this connection is concerned. In the next 30 to 45 days, a lot of transitions, a lot of astral things are changing. So that's I wanted to just see what's happening post these changes in the next 30 to 45 days. And so we will do the current energies, and then we will switch to the the future energies, or for that next 30 to 45 days. So let's tune in the messages. And I'm sorry guys, these cards, they're just kind of flying off. The same thing happened for feminine, and the first card just flew off for masculine, and it says new beginning and fresh start. So that is a wonderful card to have. So what and this is about the present. So they might be undergoing some new beginnings, they might be undergoing some fresh starts as far as divine masculine is concerned, and we are very categorically, very specifically tuning into the twin flame connection, or this the soul-based connection. So we're not checking generally what's happening in their life, we're checking what specifically is happening as far as this connection or the energies of this connection is concerned from the side of divine masculine. We've done feminine, we will do the connection as well. And this is going to be timeless, so when you watch it, it's a time when you're supposed to be watching it. So here, as you see, that there are new beginnings and fresh start which is lining up, and this could be very much happening. And this is about the ending of difficult cycles or some belief systems which are ending, and the new ones which are forming up. And this could be very much in favor of what they probably did not take a stand on, and they might be taking a stand on. They're realizing, they're kind of spreading their wings now, is what I'm sensing. And there is also the movement forward, and they're feeling very light with this new beginning and a fresh start. Probably there is, I mean, it's like a feeling when you get I have not levitated, but I'm sure it must be a lot of lightness which makes yogis levitate. And I'm sensing the same kind of lightness is being felt by divine masculine, and as if the huge burden is lifted. Maybe it's the belief system which, or maybe the fears which they were holding on, or this could be anything which were limiting it. Now they're kind of feeling so light, as if they can levitate. And with that lightness, they can fly forward and move ahead in this connection, or in this light. So that is the first card which we've got, and that's a very beautiful first card to have for divine masculine energy, to check what is a new beginning. And okay, I've got two more. This is nice. And I got this card for future energies for divine feminine, if I'm not wrong. But we're getting this for not only for 30 to 45 days, but we're getting this now as you're watching it. So something is shifting, something is definitely changing in the energy field of divine masculine, which is making them realize, or making them take some strong actions, probably to take the love life into the next level, or they're kind of realizing that this level of commitment which they want to have. And this is what I'm sensing is kind of bringing them this something which is shifting in their energy level, energy field, which is making them move towards this engagement, and you would be very happy to see a favorable outcome. This is what is all going towards. So these actions take them towards a favorable outcome. This is what is happening now. They're sensing these energies as we speak. So if you are a divine masculine watching it, you might be, and do let me know in the comments that if you're sensing any of it and any of these changes, energies are kind of balancing in this entire shift. And as I said, that there are already, as I speak today, Mercury goes direct. 13th we had Jupiter goes direct, and on 23rd, which is tomorrow, we have Rahu and Ketu, which is I follow Vedic, so which is, I think, is called north and south nodes, which are changing the which are also changing the positions. And then we, by the end of the month, we also have the Saturn changing. But irrespective, and though I'm doing this specifically for the now 30-45 days, but as I said, this is timeless. If you watch it after a year, it may apply to you, because planetary changes keep happening some or the other, and it can yield different results for different people depending on their birth charts and what their energy fields are kind of getting ready for, what all they have cleared and what all they are ready to embrace. Now here with these, this is a very positive beginning for divine masculine as far as this connection is concerned. They are kind of moving ahead to this higher, if they were not non-committal before, they're realizing that commitment is the way, and they really feel it from the bottom of their heart. It is not they're doing this out of any fear or lower vibrating energies. They want to do it because the soul is calling out for it, and they want to do it from deep within, from the bottom of their heart. And all of this is kind of balancing out the energies further. You can see the calmer waters. The waters are calming down. Their emotions are also stabilizing as they move ahead in this, because all that, the ups and downs and the wavy emotions kind of settle in. And that is what the favorable outcome comes forth. It's going to be beautiful. It's fair, perfect for everyone involved. And that's what it is. It is not just for two people. There are other people involved as well. A favorable outcome, but divine is keeping it in a check so that it's favorable for everybody. And that's how the energies are lining up. And that's what also is freeing in a way for divine masculine. And we will pull some tarot here, and let's see what are, and these are all for the current energies. These could be, let's see what the messages are coming forth for divine masculine current energies. Let's see. Okay, wow. So we have the first card as Two of Cups. This kind of tells that divine masculine is really ready now. They're ready to be ready, and there are kind of, oh yes, this is I'm not sure if this did come. There is communication. So there is some communication they are ready to receive, to give, as far as this ascension or in the relationship is concerned. They are kind of coming together on the same page as divine feminine. And many of you will, in the next, I'm sensing in the month or two, kind of energies, we will check in. But I'm just kind of, it could be 2 days, it could be 2 to 8 days, it could be 2 to 2 weeks, or I'm saying in the very recent energies, if not already happened, your divine masculine will be communicating this to you, or many of you might already be experiencing this in your in your material, or in the experiences already. You already would have started to see that, yeah, all these things are happening. There is some communication which is happening at this point in time. Yes, they did come forth after a long period of time, and they are kind of expressing what they feel in a very genuine way. They also want to commit. So you might be experiencing these kind of things already, divine feminine, divine masculine, whoever is watching it, because experience, if they're coming forth, even divine feminine would they are coming to divine feminine. There are 2 cards, and they're asking me to take both. Yeah, see, a very swift, fast-moving energy with the King of Swords and 9 of Wands. This did come, if I'm not wrong, for divine feminine. Now, There is one more thing which I stated in the feminine reading, and I'm just stating it again. Now, these are the present energies or something which is happening like now as you're watching. So if this is not resonating with you, please don't go ahead. Because if this just doesn't resonate with you, not even 10%, then don't force it to resonate with you and don't go ahead. Because then I'm not tuning into your specific energies, and that may not apply to you. If this is applicable to you, if this is what is happening, and you can say, yeah, it's something which is happening and it's resonating with me, that's when you need to switch to the next 30 to 45 days energy. All right. Now there is this swift, fast-moving energy which is happening. And another thing which they are asking me to communicate to you is that even if you have the sense of knowing, maybe not in the material, in the exact, touch, feel, and sense, in the 5 sensory ways you're experiencing this. But if you know that as the deep sense of knowing, because divine feminine is very intuitive, and divine masculine also, if you have made such decisions and this is what you want to be doing, then you can watch ahead. As you say. And if divine feminine, you're watching it, and if you have the sense of knowing that this is what is coming forth, even if not communicated on the physical, but you know it from the telepathic world, then also it applies. So take your call accordingly. Now there is this fast movement energy. Once this kind of energy shifts, there is no looking back. And definitely I'm tuning in for people who are invested in this connection for not just a fresh energy, because 9 of Wands for me is really invested. I kind of, you have sowed the seed, the germination has come up, and fructification happens. Then, from ace to second, 2, 3, 4, the journey, stability, and all that kind of things happen. And that's when a person comes at 9 of Wands. And this is the time and energy when divine masculine may or may not have communicated, but did not give up on this connection. They could sense it every moment, every day, and they could sense it maybe on and off. They might have an energy disconnect, but that didn't last long. And they again want to now kind of move towards this 2 of Cups energy, wherein they're holding the hands of divine feminine and sharing their cup of love, which is creating that magic as they kind of raise the toast, and beautifully drawn in beautiful colors of blues and oceanic colors of the greens, and heart chakra, throat chakra, talking about communication, balance is what I'm picking up there as well. So there is fast movement. Things are moving ahead, did not give up. This divine masculine also did not give up on this connection. They constantly felt it. They constantly wanted to move ahead. Maybe situation allowed or didn't allow them to do so, but there was a deep desire to kind of move ahead in this direction, have communication, and have that union. Was a continuous desire this divine masculine held in deep in his heart. And I'm saying his because that's how I read it, but you can always switch. So these are the energies, and now we will tune into what the future energies are, and we will also kind of pull what the future energies look like as far as 30 to 45 days from now, as far as divine masculine and this connection is concerned. And I'll again pull some Archangel Michael and Romance Angel cards, which I have mixed, and I'm just cutting it and checking what comes forth. Let's see what are the energies for divine masculine. Okay, I've got 2 cards here. Let's see. Yeah, energy healing work, that's the first one, and explore your options. So I'm sensing that there is because I'm sensing that these engagement, a favorable outcome, already these things will start moving very fast for you guys. And that's energy healing work is it is going to be very healing experience as you kind of come together with the 2 of Cups energy, and as you kind of connect and start having those exchanges in communication, etc. And when this energy healing work, you also will be awakened. Many of you will be awakened already. Many of you might be already doing your mission work, but in this if any of you are guided to be on the healing work, or maybe doing some amount of healing, maybe through hands, maybe through words, some amount of guiding, mentoring, or healing could be in different ways. It could be energy, it could be physical, it could be in any shape and form. It could be emotional level that you can guide people further, and all that will start to unfold and will start to usher in. And for you guys as well, there'll be a lot of healing which will happen for divine masculine specifically, as they kind of come forth and join hands with divine feminine, and they'll also go through a lot of healing, and then they would start to explore more options as to what needs to happen now. And because now communication has happened, there is exchange of intentions as what needs to be done, and that's when the how, what, all those things starts to happen. A lot of it is surrendering to divine is also one of the options, and they might explore that as well. And many of the divine feminine are already in that state. 2 cards fell down. I'm speaking just a second. So it says positive thoughts create positive results, and they will also be extending. Once this all comes, they will be also extending very light-hearted energy to others, because things will settle. Extend your light-hearted energies to others. In both divine masculine, if they were kind of holding things back and not being able to share things ahead freely, they will be able to go ahead and kind of extend their light-hearted energy, be in that state. And positive thoughts create positive results. That is also the state stating that yes, things are moving ahead positively. Yes, they are. However, it's very important for divine masculine not to slip and not to flip back into anything which is low vibrating, any of the fears, any of the limiting belief systems, if they had any, how things will work out, what will happen, is it working, not working. Even if things kind of go up, up and down, because it's life, things can go anywhere, but together you should be able to deal with anything. But it's very important for you, divine masculine, to stay positive no matter what. So divine wants you to be positive so that you can create the positive results, because it's the positivity only which we will kind of which will take you ahead into the journey. Now let's see what are the tarot coming for the future energy here. Let's see what is coming forth, because present energy is so beautiful, and I just want to see that how things are coming forth, the energy for the next 30 to 45 days. Let's see. Okay, I've got this first card. Yes. So this is Tower energy. So there are changes happening. There are a lot of things which had to be brought down to, if there were belief systems, if there were things absolutely in the physical world which had to be changed, those changes will start to happen. We've got the 7 of Wands, and I'm asked to kind of keep this together here, and 2 of Pentacles. In the future, in the this communication which happened, and we saw that engagement card as well in the present energy. As you kind of move along and there is this movement ahead which happens, there is a definite need for right set of balance for anything which is kind of coming forth to defend this connection, no matter what happens, and keeping the priorities right is something which needs to be done in the future. And definitely this connection is what needs to be held and protected, and you need to stand forth for this connection, divine masculine, and it should not be the juggling no more. It should be absolutely on the priority, but there might be some things which still needs to be balancing out and will come. It could be very much in the external environment, because we have the Tower which has come forth. So it could be some changes which are happening for you, divine masculine, because with this decision which you make, there are other things which needs to shed off so that this can flourish, right? It is like when you plant a nice, let's say mango tree, or you want to enjoy the mango fruits, but if there is any weeds are coming forth which can spoil the plant, a good gardener will always weed out those options, or weed out those non-productive hindrance, creating plantations, because you can't say, all right, it'll exist. Well, the mango tree might grow, but the crop might be impacted. A good gardener will never allow that. So that's what these changes are, and you will have to kind of make those weeding out needs to be done, staying confirm and forth. I'm sorry for this noise. For this stand strong for this connection. You will be facing situations wherein you will have to choose this connection, and because you have made the commitment here, and how true you stay to your commitment might be some test which still might come to you, masculine, and you might will have to pass that test if you have kind of moved ahead in this. And let me see what comes for one more card, please, for the future energies. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm sensing that there is some emotional baggage which still needs to be which masculine will have to deal with. They might have some thing from the past, emotions which will crop up. Oh my god, what will happen? Will I be left alone? Or maybe they have some past life traumas, or maybe they have some childhood traumas, or early early in their lives, or maybe in the relationships they had some traumas wherein they were left alone, or they were left they were not treated right, and those things may crop up again, and that's when you will have to balance things out here. 5 plus 2 is 7, and this is also 7. So 7 is happening. This is about the spiritual growth and changes which are very spiritual in nature. With this tower coming forth, there are things which will be shaken and moved ahead because it needs to be done like that. For the future energies, I'm also going to be pulling out some cards from the Sun Tarot, and let's see what are they highlighting for Divine Masculine future energies for 30 to 45 days as far as this connection is concerned. Let's see what is coming for the first one. Let's see. Angels, guys. Specifically for Divine Masculine, and surely in this connection. Twinflame, Soulmate, whatever. The first one which we have caught here is, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Number 7. It says harmony, and as you can see, this card is absolutely beautiful. And this is like the Libra, Sun in Libra, and you can see that Sun is shining up, right? Very, very settled Sun energy. It's not burning you. It's not kind of making you feel the heat. It is very warm, nice, so that you can enjoy it. And in the beautiful garden this person is sitting. This is Divine Masculine, feeling the harmony within, with the decision made, and with the 2 of Cups there, and these changes are harmonizing and happening a lot more smoother. There is this vine with a lot of flowers around, if you can see, I'm not sure, and these birds flying around talking about this divine messages which are coming forth. And this is about the giving and receiving. You can see it's like the circle. These birds are coming from here and kind of going from there. No, they're coming from both directions, but pretty much they are kind of surrounded with beauties, and that's what is happening. Very positive card with the harmony coming forth for Divine Masculine. So their energies surely are balancing, and that Libra is also the card which talks about balance, and they don't really have to worry about any damn thing. If they have any children involved in this situation, everything is protected, because the favorable outcome suggests that things will be taken care of in a way that everybody involved gets taken care of, and Divine is balancing things out like that. There is protection. There is this intuitiveness with comes around with the cat, and also the power which comes around the cat family. And I don't mean to say cat and a cat, but the family cat, because which is a very sign of the intuitiveness. And this is the tiger, or yeah, which is coming around here. And if there are children involved, the things will be taken care of. Nothing really need to be worried. If that is what you felt that you need to be juggling, then you need to not worry about this. You need to just hold on tight to the to the intuitions, to the soul calling. If you feel that, yeah, going forward for this connection is the right way, then go ahead with it. Everything is falling in right if there are children involved, and things will be taken care of. Let's see what are the further messages. One more, please. Thank you. Convention. Okay. Now here, this is like the Capricorn and the Venus. Now, Venus is about love, and Capricorn is pretty much the grounding or the earth plane energy. Now, if you can see, there is this institution which has a door, which is kind of has the wind is blowing on it, and underneath, like kind of a roof, there is a box, and there is a person inside the box. So there are times when the intuitions binds our thinking, and that is what Divine Masculine will also have to break away from. It can't be any convention, which there are two messages I'm picking on. There are old conventions, belief systems which they might not be serving, and that is what they might make them feel that Five of Pentacles kind of energy, and as if they are breaking some rules and law and the divine laws. There are no really, religion kind of depicts a lot of things as divine laws, but this is very interesting because divine doesn't see things in the one life form. We are always, it's a continuous journey. And in some belief systems, we don't even believe in soul, right? So it binds, it limits. But I'm not saying the other belief systems are better. All I'm saying is if there are belief systems which are expanding your consciousness, that's fine, whether it's in the religion or out of the religion. But if it's boxing you, then it's time to break it. And probably that's what will change for Divine Masculine. Another message which I said, I'm getting two messages. Another message I'm getting is that Divine Masculine still thinks or may choose a conventional way to kind of take this relationship ahead. Maybe it could mean the tying this, in the institution called marriage, or there is something which would be conventional. But that could be because the connection and the energy of this connection is such that it can be only on the outer boundaries. Deep within, it's a connection which is way beyond those institutional boundaries, and it can never be boxed just by any of those conditions. And so that's some amount of things which Divine Masculine will still have to kind of deal with as the next 30 to 45 days as they kind of move along. So these are the messages which I'm picking on, and I will just kind of close this with the flower message. Let's see what is coming for Divine Masculine. This card I think did come. So there are a lot of some repeat cards here. Divine Feminine readings as well. Let's see what is the message. Okay, I've got this card which kind of flew, and I'll check what that is. All right. What flower is this? Emotional healing, bleeding heart. All right. So there is, and this kind of will apply to now, this message and the guidance, which is like emotional healing. They're going through that, and we did get that energy healing work, so it'll continue. And this is what the flower name is. I never knew that there is a bleeding heart. This card has come for the first time. Anyhow, so it is safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. By doing so, you allow your heart to mend. So it's about letting go of the old pain, and that's what probably Divine Masculine is asked to do at this point in time. They need to just not hold on to any pain, sorrow, guilt, anything which is negative, fears. They need to just kind of let go all of it and connect with their higher self and march ahead as this horse is galloping ahead in this very peaceful, calm, collected way. And that in itself would be very healing for them when they release those lower energies. That in itself will start to heal their heart up to a great deal. And as we checked in the reading. They also, as they connect and they move ahead with the Two of Cups energy and with the communication about the this card which talked about engagement. So things will automatically also start to heal. A great deal for divine masculine. So these are the readings, these are the messages which we are getting for now, and I will come back with the connection energy. Feminine is already done, so these are timeless readings, and I've also done a couple of others, so you can check. I'll probably create a a kind of a list, a folder wherein I can keep the twin flame readings, so you can check that on my channel and see if anything else is resonating, and I'll see if I can post those as connections as well. I mean the links. So that is it for now. So thank you so much for watching and all the support you extend to the channel, and I so appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and if you have, then a big shout out to all of you, all the people who have subscribed to the channel, and all the support you extend in whichever way you're guided to. So thank you so much. Take care and spread love and be happy.